Hi YouTubers, it's Smoking SC77. Again, for the first time today, first video, only video today like usual. This is a very special video I mentioned yesterday. Now, if you didn't watch yesterday's video, you won't know about this video, or you might not know. This video is going to be 3.5 years since I started smoking. Yes, 3.5 years since I started smoking. Very, very special video. Now, if you're not familiar with my channel, you get subscribed or something like that, or you are a new subscriber, every so often I do these special videos, like 3 years since I quit smoking cigarettes, 3.5 years since I started smoking, 4 years since I started smoking, and so on. So these are special videos. I do them occasionally, a couple times a year, and I want to, share this video with you. So, anyway, I'm going to be going on a Word document. This is a Word document right here. It's a Microsoft Word document. And so, forgive me if I have to look down, constantly to look down on this document, because it's the only way I'll be able to remember all the details in this video. So, forgive me. Okay. So we already did the intro, saying hi, and I introduced the topic. Okay. So 3.5 years since I started smoking. It's been exactly 3.5 years since I started smoking today. I started smoking on April 3rd, 2009. It's also my half birthday, because I started smoking exactly on my 18th birthday, which is April 3rd, 2009. So it's been exactly 3.5 years. What have I used in the last 3.5 years for tobacco products? Okay, I always go over this. I always go over what tobacco products I've used in the last 3.5 years, or last whatever. So, I've used in the last 3.5 years, I've used cigarettes, cigars, cigarillos, pipes, hookah, and nasal snuff. That's the tobacco products I've used in the last 3.5 years. So I've used tobacco pipes, I've used cigarettes, I've used cigars, I've used cigarillos, all those kind of stuff. So, but, I want to make this very clear in this video. I always want to make this very clear. I do not chain smoke. So, I may have tried a lot of different tobacco products in the last 3.5 years, like cigarettes, like cigars, like pipes, like nasal snuff, but I don't chain smoke. I don't chain smoke or chain use tobacco products. So, I don't constantly use tobacco products all day long, even though I've tried a lot of different tobacco products. Another thing, I don't use cigarettes anymore. I quit using cigarettes almost 3 years ago. It's been almost 3 years since I quit smoking cigarettes. So I no longer use cigarettes anymore. I quit those years ago. So, don't leave comments like, you're a chain smoker, or, you're a cigarette smoker. Don't leave these comments, because, honestly, I don't chain smoke and I don't use cigarettes anymore. So that's that. What tobacco products do I no longer regularly use? Okay, so I have tried a lot of tobacco products in the last 3.5 years. But what tobacco products do I no longer regularly use? Well, obviously I don't use cigarettes anymore. I don't use cigarillos anymore. I used to like gas station cigars a lot, but not anymore. I find they have a really bitter chemical taste to them, like the Black & Milds and the Swisher Sweets. They have kind of a bitter chemical taste to them. So I no longer use gas station cigarillos anymore. I do like the occasional handmade cigarillo, like a flavored cigar, but I don't use gas station cigarillos anymore. I no longer use the hookah. I used to use the hookah a lot. Well, not a lot, but I used to use it regularly. I don't know, the hookah, it just isn't good anymore. It burns the back of my throat when I smoke it. It irritates the back of my throat. It's just really, I don't know. I used to like it a lot, but not anymore. I haven't used it for months and months and months. So, I no longer use the hookah. I no longer use nasal snuff because, honestly, nasal snuff makes me sneeze a lot, It irritates my nose. It changes the consistency of my nasal mucus, turns it brown. It's nasty. It's gross. So I no longer use nasal stuff anymore. Okay. What tobacco products, or just tobacco products in general, have I never tried? So what tobacco products have I never tried? Well, forgive me again for looking down here. I have to look down at my notes. I've never tried chewing tobacco. I've never tried dipping tobacco, or dip. I've never tried snus. Never tried snus. Never tried electronic cigarettes or any kind of vaporizing nicotine products like electronic cigarettes, electronic cigars, e-pipes, anything like that. Never tried dissolvable nicotine products like there's what are they called? They're like those little dissolvable things. They look like candy, and you put them in your mouth, and they dissolve in your mouth. Never tried those. Never tried patches. Never tried gum. Because obviously I'm not quitting smoking or anything like that. So never tried those. So those are the products I've never tried. Never tried chew. Never tried dip. Never tried snus. Never tried electronic cigarettes. Never tried, patches and gum. Never tried dissolvable nicotine products. I get a lot of comments from people on YouTube saying you should try electronic cigarettes, e-cigarettes. I have no interest in them whatsoever, so I probably will never be reviewing an electronic cigarette on YouTube. If I ever try one, if I ever try an electronic cigarette, or try chew, or try dip, I will definitely make a video about it. And I'll try to videotape me trying it, but no interest really. What are my favorite tobacco products? Okay, so my favorite tobacco products currently, my favorite tobacco products, of all the tobacco products I've tried, my favorite tobacco products are the tobacco pipe, not the hookah. Some people call the hookah a pipe. It's a water pipe, but my favorite pipe is the briar pipe or the corncob pipe. So, the actual tobacco pipe. So, I like that a lot. That's my favorite tobacco product. I really like the pipe, really like puffing a pipe, all that kind of stuff. And I really like the cigars. So, the handmade cigars. I don't like gas station cigars, like cheap, Swisher Sweets, Black & Milds, Dutch Masters, Phillies Blunts, Dutch Masters. I already said that. I really don't like those. They have a really chemical-like taste to them, and they're nasty. I really like nice handmade cigars like La Gloria Cubana, Cane Straight Lajaro, Padron, Baccarat, Ashton, all those kind of cigars. So those are my two favorite tobacco products: the pipe, the tobacco pipe, and the handmade cigars. Okay, so I said that my favorite tobacco products are the pipe and the cigars. What do I plan on trying for pipe tobacco in the near future? Okay. I think I plan on trying for pipe tobacco in the near future. Let me look at my notes. Oh, no, sorry. What I have tried for pipe tobacco what I already have tried for pipe tobacco. Sorry. Kind of an error there. I've tried aromatic, I've tried English, I've tried Virginia, I've tried Burley, I've tried Aram English. I've tried a lot of different pipe tobaccos. I've tried, for pipe tobacco so far, I've tried about 90 different pipe tobaccos. About 90 different pipe tobaccos. And I'll tell you about that. I prefer full-body pipe tobacco, but I like full-bodied, but not a lot of strength. For strength, I like mild to medium strength for pipe tobacco and cigars. I don't like full-strength pipe tobacco. I do like a lot of flavor in pipe tobacco. Strength, which is nicotine, it's just not my thing. So, yeah, so I've tried quite a few pipe tobaccos in my last 3.5 years of smoking, about 90 different pipe tobaccos. So, what I've tried for cigars. Okay, so I've tried for cigars, let me look at my notes. I've tried Connecticut cigars, I've tried Maduro, I've tried Oscuro, I've tried flavored handmade cigars. For cigars, honestly, when it comes down to it, I like the lighter colored cigars like Habano and Connecticut. If you don't know, cigars have different shades of wrapper. Connecticut is very light, Habano's kind of in the middle, and Maduro and Oscuro are very dark. I like the lighter colored wrappers because they burn better. They burn more evenly, and they don't they don't have as many burn problems. So I like the lighter colored wrappers. I do like very good strong cigars, but I don't like cigars that have burn problems. So that's that. But in general, cigars I like, again, full body flavor, but mild to medium strength. So I don't like full strength cigars. They want to overwhelm me. They actually do make me feel sick. So I like mild to medium strength cigars and a lot of flavor, a lot of complexity and a lot of flavor. That's why I like Padrones, Ashens, all that kind of stuff. Okay. How often do I smoke? How often do I smoke? Well, in general, I get this question a lot. But I don't get this question a lot. A lot of people wonder, I guess, how often I smoke because it says on my channel that I smoke, pipes, cigars, hookah, nasal stuff, all that kind of stuff. People wonder, how much does smoking SC77 smoke? How much does he really smoke? I smoke, in general, my smoking has gone up and down in the last 3.5 years. I used to, when I first started smoking, I only smoked like, I don't know, a couple times a week, But then 6 months ago, I was smoking, 3 or 4 times a day. It's gone up and down in the last 3.5 years. In general, how much I smoke now, in present day times, which would be October 3rd, 2012, today, I smoke 2 times a day. Occasionally 3. Usually 2 pipes a day. Or 1 pipe, 1 cigar. Once in a great while, I will smoke 3 pipes a day, usually 2 big pipes, and 1 smaller bowl pipe, like a clay pipe. So I'll smoke 2 big pipes and 1 smaller bowl pipe, but usually just 2 pipes a day. And the reason I don't smoke more often is because, number one, I don't want this pipe and cigar smoking hobby, which is what it is to me, is a hobby. I don't want it to become an addiction. So I think if I smoked more often, if I smoked every single day, 5, 6, 7, 8 times a day or more, I really think it would become an addiction, and I don't want that to happen to me. So I try to keep it to moderation. I try to keep my pipe and cigar smoking hobby to twice a day, occasionally 3 times a day. So anyway, if you're wondering, that's how often I smoke. So anyway, oh, never mind. So how much, like I said, how much flavor and strength do I like in pipe tobacco and cigars? Like I said, my favorite tobacco products are the pipe and cigar, the tobacco pipe and cigar. In general, like I said, I like full body flavor, tons of complexity, strength, which is nicotine. I like, mild to medium strength. I don't like full strength cigars and pipe tobacco. Yes, I know I'm repeating myself, I don't like strong nicotine buzzes because they actually do make me feel sick. They actually do make me feel kind of nauseous to myself. So, mild to medium strength. strength is like salt. It's like salt. A little goes a long way. So that's a quote from cigarobsession.com. Anyway, okay. What have I noticed health-wise after 3.5 years of smoking? What have I noticed health-wise? Okay, I always do this also. Always after 3.5 years, 4 years, 4.5 years, 5 years of smoking, I always talk about what I noticed health-wise. Well, so what have I noticed health-wise after 3.5 years of smoking? Not much really. Not much. Same basic things that I talked about in the last, 3.5 years of doing these videos. Dry gums, dry mouth, dry tongue, dry lips, dry throat, a little bit of a scratchy throat, like like that. So, not much health-wise. Secondly, why am I not surprised that I've noticed a little health-wise? Well, first of all, I've only been smoking for 3.5 years. In general, to notice really big things from pipe and cigar smoking, you need to smoke for years and years and years for it to really do any damage to your body. So, but I do things to protect my health, to reduce the negative or harmful side effects from pipe and cigar smoking. I do things to reduce my risk of smoking related illness, that kind of stuff. Such as I smoke in a ventilated space. It's really not good for you to inhale your own secondhand smoke, so I smoke outside most of the time. I smoke in the garage with the door open. I don't smoke. The only time I smoke in a non-ventilated space is when I'm in my tobacconist smoking lounge. So, but in general, I smoke in a ventilated space. Also, like I said, I do it in moderation. I don't chain smoke. I don't always have a pipe cigar in my mouth all day long. I do it in moderation. I've read a lot of studies in 1 to 3 pipes a day in moderation or less. Obviously, pipe smoking is not healthy, but that amount of moderation, you're greatly reducing your risk. You have hardly any increased risk related to the pipe smoking. So, I do it in moderation. Wait a minute. Also, I don't inhale. I don't inhale the smoke. Some people do inhale pipe and cigar smoke. I don't think it's a very good idea, so I don't inhale pipe and cigar smoke. I simply just puff the smoke into my mouth and blow it out. And pipes and cigars really, in general, are more about flavor and taste than about a buzz. Some people like a buzz, like some people like a nice bite with scotch, just something like that. But it's more about flavor and taste, so I don't actually inhale. I do exhale through my nose quite frequently, so but I don't actually inhale the smoke to my lungs. I'll go like that. So that's one of the things I do to reduce my health risk, is I don't inhale. Also, like I said, I don't smoke cigarettes. I quit smoking cigarettes almost 3 years ago. I don't smoke cigarettes anymore, so I'm not combining pipe and cigar smoking with cigarettes. There's been a lot of studies recently showing that people who smoke cigars and cigarettes, or pipes and cigarettes, or pipes and cigars and cigarettes, have a high risk of COPD. So I don't combine my pipe and cigar smoking with cigarette smoking. So I only smoke pipes and cigars, and occasionally hookahs. So occasionally cigarillos. So anyway. Oh, also, I'm not done yet. I also have very good oral hygiene. See my teeth? I have very good oral hygiene. I brush my teeth twice a day. Twice a day for 2 minutes. I have an electronic toothbrush, and I brush for 2 minutes every day. I also rinse my mouth with mouthwash twice a day, and I use dental floss flossers to get the stuff between my teeth once a day. So I have very good oral hygiene in general, so I also do that to reduce my risk. I also after I smoke, I rinse my mouth out with water, so I can rinse out some of the tar in my mouth. So that's another thing I do. I also have a healthy lifestyle in general. I don't have many bad habits. I mean, you can count pipe and cigar smoking as one bad habit, but I don't have that many bad habits. I don't snack or eat junk food a lot. I do like fast food a lot, but I don't, constantly eat fast food. So I have a healthy lifestyle in general, aside from pipe and cigar smoking. So, and also, finally, this is the last thing. I see my doctors and dentists regularly. So every 6 months I go to the dentist, and every year I go to the doctor. So I am, keeping up to date on my checkups with my doctors and dentists. So those are the things I do to reduce my risk of smoking-related illness. Obviously, pipe and cigar smoking is not healthy, but I am doing things to reduce my risk. In general, I'm not worried about the risk I'm taking with pipe and cigar smoking. It's like the risk you take when you eat a cheeseburger, It's not healthy, but there are worse things in life, like cigarette smoking. So, anyway. Okay, more happier topic. My favorite type of pipes. Okay, my favorite type of pipes. My favorite type of pipes, in general, are the briar pipes. The briar pipes, they're really cool. They're a nice, wood, and they're from the heat tree. Those are really nice. I love those. I love the briar pipes. I also like corn cobs. I have 2 corn cobs myself. One of the corn cobs I had, the stem was damaged because of my teeth. So I have to get a new stem. And I just made an order to get the new stem. I also like clay pipes. I've also taken a liking to clay pipes over the last couple months. So I really like clay pipes a lot. Clay pipes are cool. One of my favorite types of cigars. Okay, so like I said, I smoke pipes and cigars. My favorite type of cigars, cigars come in different styles, like Churchills, Robustos, Toros, Torpedoes. I like most types of cigars. There's very few types of cigars I don't like. I like Churchills, Toros, Robustos. I like flavored handmade cigars. I like Torpedoes. The only type of cigars I don't like are the really big, fat cigars, like the 60 ring gauge, 62 ring gauge. They're impossible to smoke. So, but in general, I like most types of cigars. So, anyway, what I hate for pipe and cigar smoking. Okay, so these are things I don't like about pipe and cigar smoking. These are things I don't like or I hate. Number 1, full strength nicotine content. Like I said before, I know I'm repeating myself. I hate full strength cigars and full strength pipe tobaccos. They make me feel sick. They make me feel nauseous. They make me feel dizzy and lightheaded. I hate it. Some people can stomach that. Good for you. I can't. So, another thing I don't like is goopy, sicky, sweet pipe tobacco, like goopy, sicky, sweet aromatics that are, the juice goes in your mouth, pipe juice, sicky, sweet aromatics. I hate those. They're a pain in the butt, to smoke, and I don't really like that. I'm not smoking, most of the time I smoke non-flavored pipe tobacco, so, I don't know. So, I also don't like tongue bite. Tongue bite is a chemical burn on the tongue or oral tissue. No one likes tongue bite. It's not pleasant, So, but I'm careful with my puffing. I don't puff too hard or too fast. so I don't get burned very often. But when I do, I hate it. So, and I also said that I don't like huge ring gauge cigars, like the big ring gauge cigars. So, don't like that. Okay, what I've been smoking lately. Okay, so we're almost at the end of the video already. I've been smoking mainly for pipe tobacco. I have aromatic in my room right now, a coconut flavored aromatic that I reviewed recently. I've been smoking cigars. I don't know, like Canes, La Gloria Cubana. I had a Romeo and Julieta cigar, which a couple days ago. I don't know. I also made a huge order on pipesandcigars.com for a huge order of pipe tobacco. True Tobacco is sponsoring me. Again, that's another thing. I got sponsored by True Tobacco. Thank you so much, guys. And they're sending me some free cigars. I hope they don't mind if I tell them that, you know. Anyway, that's about it. So, okay. So we've done all the major topics. We've done the major topics. What I noticed health-wise. We've done my favorite tobacco, my favorite types of tobacco, my favorite tobacco products, what I've used, you know, all that kind of stuff. Now we're going to go to the notes. If you notice right here, I have some notes here. These are just added information. Excuse me. Added information that I couldn't figure out how to weed into the main topics. So, first question we have: am I addicted? So, after 3.5 years of pipe and cigar smoking, am I addicted? Mentally, yes, I'm addicted. Physically, no. I can go a day without smoking, no problem, you know. But mentally, I am addicted. I love the pipe and cigar smoking hobby. I love it to bits, you know. I just love it. But I am not physically addicted. I don't experience withdrawal symptoms when I don't smoke. You know, I can go hours and hours without smoking, no problem. Also, another health-related thing. I haven't had any cavities since I started smoking. I just went to the dentist a couple weeks ago. I have no cavities. I think some people say that smoking increases your risk of cavities, and I don't know. No cavities since I started smoking. I haven't had cavities since I was like 8 or 9, so I'm 21 now. Anyway. I already told you guys I've tried around 90 different pipe tobaccos. 90 different pipe tobaccos. I've tried a lot of different pipe tobaccos over the last couple of years. My top 3 flavors. Now, in general, I don't smoke aromatic pipe tobaccos because they burn hotter. They give me tongue bite. And they are very sticky sweet. Very sticky sweet and goopy. But when I do smoke aromatic pipe tobaccos, what are my favorite flavors of pipe tobacco? Vanilla, rum, and fruit, and cherry. So, number one favorite flavor is vanilla. Second favorite flavor is rum. Third is fruit and cherry. So, when I do smoke aromatics, I love cherry flavored tobacco. I love fruit. I love vanilla. I love rum. I love those flavors of pipe tobacco. So, anyway. Why I don't smoke in my videos. So, if you watch my videos regularly, you know I don't smoke in my videos usually. The reason I don't smoke in my videos usually is because it's kind of a hassle for me to do the topic while smoking. Just try to keep the pipe lit, and like I said, I predominantly smoke pipes, not cigars, so it's kind of hard to do that. Also, I like my smoking time to be to myself, not talking to the camera. I occasionally do smoking videos occasionally, but not in general. So, but I do plenty of good videos on YouTube. They're not smoking. So, I'm not smoking in the video. So anyway, the last thing I want to mention is a health-related thing again. The dentist looked at my mouth and a couple weeks ago and said the only thing he said is my gums do look a little puffy in places. So that's probably the pipe cigar smoking. So I have done probably some amount of damage to my mouth, but not a lot. So again, I keep in moderation. I don't inhale. I don't smoke cigarettes. I smoke in a ventilated space. I try to reduce my risk as much as I can. So, but that is a fact that my gums are a little puffy. So anyway, that's the video. 3.5 years since I started smoking. That's the video. I hope you enjoyed it a lot, and I'll see you again for when I do a video for 4 years since I started smoking, which will be in April. So, anyway, peace out, bye. See you guys later, and yeah, peace out, bye. See you later, and bye-bye.